Hi guys, welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Melissa and I'm always here on Mondays, Wednesdays, and Friday, and I talk about true crime. I did start uploading every other Sunday. And Fridays are dedicated to missing children. So today we have a new case of a missing child. This case, I think every single child case I do, it just always breaks my heart. And it just overwhelming because as soon as I read all the case and everything, even though I already read it, it still gets to me. And at night I just think and wonder what happened to this little precious little person that, where is it, where are they, like, are they alive, or stuff like that. I like to, so if you like any of that, go ahead and subscribe and hit the notification so you can be notified every time I upload. I like starting my videos with the poem of the day, so today's poem is gonna go like this. You're either on my side, by my side, or on my way. Choose wisely. So yes, that is the poem of the day. So let's go ahead and start with the story. Today we're going to be talking about the disappearance of Morgan Nick. And like I said, guys, it just does not get easier for me. I don't know if you see my depression video. I do suffer from depression. I suffer from anxiety. So all the cases that I talk about, it really is overwhelming for me. But also mostly the missing children cases, just because I do have a daughter myself. So I know that's I think I would lose my mind if God forbid something happens to my daughter. But I like talking about these cases and bringing these cases out to light, to keep it going and not forget that these kids are still missing to this day. And hopefully we get answers someday and find these kids. So today, like I said, we're going to be talking about the disappearance of Morgan. So Morgan was born September 12th, 1988 and disappeared on June 9th, 1995. So she was born exactly the same year that I was born. So wow, it's crazy. As an American girl who was adopted as a Little League baseball game. Her mother is known for creating the Morgan Nick Foundation, which helps people find their missing children. There's actually, I think, I may be mistaken, I think there is a Netflix video, I want to say, that talks about this case. I may be mistaken, but I'm not for sure. But yeah, I think there is. I don't remember, but I think there is. So we're going to be talking about the disappearance. On June 9th, 1995, Morgan Nick and her mother, Colin Nick, went for a Little League baseball game in town of Alma, Kansas. Around 10:30 p.m., Morgan asked her mother if she could catch fireflies with her friends. At first, her mother was uncertain, but eventually let her go. She was last seen at 10:45 p.m. by her friends emptying sand out of her shoes alone near her mother's car, while her group of friends empty their shoes in a few dozen feet away. Morgan's friends report seeing a creepy man talking to Morgan as she was putting her shoes back on. When the game ended shortly thereafter, Morgan's friends returned without her. They told Colin that Morgan was at her car, but when Colin returned to the car, Morgan was not there. She has not been seen or heard from her since. On January 15, 2002, police conduct a dig on a private piece of land in Mobile, Kansas, after they received a tip that claimed Nick may have been buried there. The tip was so specific that police decided to dig. A police dog was also used in the search. Police ended the search at 9:30 p.m. and said they did not intend to return to the property. On November 15, 2010, federal investigation searched vacant house in Superior, Oklahoma for DNA evidence that could show Nick had once been in the house. On December 18, 2017, investigators returned to the house to conduct another search after they received a tip about the case. Clever Dogs alert investigators to a wall on the property, which they say was the center of the investigation. The search was called off on December 19th after no evidence was found. As of 2021, new leads in Nick disappearing continue to be received and investigated at a local, state, and federal level. In 1996, Colin Nick started the Morgan Nick Foundation, which helps parents cope with the disappearance of a child and helps prevent children from going missing. Her case was shown on both Unsolved Mystery and America Most Wanted by Morgan's family, and the foundation were featured in 2005 in Extreme Makeover Home Edition, after the family house was damaged in a water heater explosion. The Amber Alert Service is named the Morgan Nick Amber Alert in the state of Kansas. In August 2012, Tony Smith and James Murray, two previously convicted felonies, were arrested for computer fraud after attempting to assume the identity of Morgan Nick. And that is the short story. That's the story of Morgan Nick. Guys, this story gets me because, like I said, every child's story is really hard for me, and it's overwhelming. But I love talking about these stories because you never know. This little precious angel could be alive, but she doesn't know that they're looking for her. I've always learned with these missing kids story that sometimes the person that abducted the kid, they will change the kid's name and just change their looks and everything. So that's why sometimes it's hard. But I've seen the shows that I just mentioned, and you could see the pain in that mom's heart. Like, you could see the pain in her mom's eyes. Like, you could see it. Like, you feel her pain. You hear it in her voice. You see it in her eyes. So if anybody that lived in that area or on that base, the field that day in the baseball game, if y'all see something, please go and call the police. It don't matter what it is. If y'all saw something, y'all heard something, please call the police. It could be to you, it probably is, you're telling yourself it's not important. It does not matter. Everything is important. It's a baseball game. I know there was people there. I don't know how many people were there, but somebody had saw something. Somebody had to say something or saw something. So if you know something, please call the police. Let's give this family the answer that they've been looking for, because this little girl needs to come back home to her family where she belongs. And for whoever kidnapped her, yeah, just know that you sooner or later you're gonna get caught. So don't think that you got away with it, because you're going to get caught. I will see y'all on Monday with the new case, guys. Bye.